Well, I'm happy this morning not only to belong to Jesus, but to belong to the part of his family, the Salvation Army. And it's just a wonderful thing to belong to the family here at the Clearwater Corps. But you know, we are connected to Salvationists around the world, and many in this audience have had the opportunity to travel outside the United States and to visit and see the Salvation Army in many places on mission trips or other kinds of activities. Some of the officers here have served outside of this country and know the Salvation Army in various territories around the world, wherever you go, whether it's South America or Africa or Europe or wherever. When you find Salvationists, you found family, and you're always warmly welcomed and received around the world. Well, at the Clearwater Corps, you know, we raise money for world services, and we give quite a bit of money to territorial headquarters to send on to international headquarters, and through that system we support work of the Army around the world. But some of the money that we raise goes directly to projects that the Corps takes on, and for the last number of years this Corps has given some of that money to the two divisions in Jamaica East and West, to conduct their officers' councils. And this year, in the grand scheme of things, the folks in Jamaica asked if we could send someone to conduct the officers' councils. And so this year, rather than just sending money, you sent us. You sent my wife, Sue, and myself, and as he was known, Mr. Isaac Watson. One meeting they slipped and called him Isaac Newton. He knows a lot about the Bible and playing a cornet, but he doesn't know much about science. So we had a great time. We went down to, this is the three of us landing at the airport in Jamaica, and it was, we entered that country, a beautiful country. I had to say to the folks as we got to meet them and got to talk to them that we didn't come for the weather. I mean, the weather there is just like the weather here, hot and humid, and but it is an island with some beautiful seashore, and we met the folks. Here's the whole group, 58 officers and 32 children. It was Easter week, and so they brought their children to officers' councils, and it was a real family affair, the East and West Division. This is us with the divisional commanders, Majors Lyons on the just to the left, to the right of Sue, your left, and then Majors Wilkinson for Jamaica East. I think I got my East and West right. And we just had happy times. Some of you might recognize in that lower left-hand picture, if it's the same for you behind me as I'm looking at it here, Major Jackie Palmer, who has been 13 years at a children's home. A lot of the work in Jamaica involves the work in the community, involves some preschool programs, elementary school programs, and traditional children's homes. And Jackie is operating one of those. And here are all the children, or a fair share of the children, young adults as well as the babies, wonderful young people, very enthused. And they were very attentive in the meetings, but very joyful in their worship. I'm just contrasting our worship together, which is lovely and a blessing to me, to the worship that we had in Jamaica, which is very lively. And I've never, you know, it's they just sing loud. They don't need a microphone like this, and they might be 58 of them, but they sound like about 5,000 of them as they sing one chorus after the other, and I could never do justice to the rhythm of those. I play tuba. I have no rhythm, no Jamaican rhythm in me, but there was a very happy time praising the Lord, and we used the theme of, they asked if we would do the theme on a pastor's heart. Now, you do know that the word pastor is simply a Latin word for shepherd. And in the Bible, the main theme in terms of this kind of theme is a shepherd's heart. And so we presented from Luke chapter 15, where Jesus was criticized for eating and drinking with sinners. Luke defends him by offering 4 stories of a shepherd, a woman, a shepherd who lost a sheep, a woman who lost a coin, and a father who lost 2 sons, a younger one and an older one. That gave us 4 lessons, 4 looks at God, our pastor, the pastor's heart of our Savior. And so that's what we did. It was a wonderful time, and we just enjoyed the music. Now, this was the accompaniment music. This was interesting. When they sing down there, whoever's leading just starts singing, and the pianist has to find the key. And this young man was just wonderful at that. Well, this morning,